Oh, he was like, college, which is a John's house. Right, why just last? What right? Just don't cry. Put on the purple, yeah, we're headed over. What's that? This time I heard you. Well, good afternoon. Would you please join me in prayer? Well, Holy Creator, the paths of our lives are filled with peaks and valleys. When we are at the top of a peak, we become so self-satisfied we tend to ignore the rest. When we're in a valley, we feel a sense of abandonment and again only focus on what's directly ahead. Remind us, as you do in nature, that above the tree line, the mountaintops are barren and only the valleys that we can find an opportunity for true growth. Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not leaving, I just forgot some. Don, could you come up from that place? Who? Don? Yeah, Mr. Adams. You spoke it. What is that? Friendship. Yeah. Okay, sure did, right? I know you've been busy the last couple of weeks and had nice meetings, but I got something for all the board members. Okay. And I'm in carrying yours around. But thanks, sir. It's one of those tall tumblers with the Rotary logo on it. Thank you. I just wanted to give you Don. Got me through that DAC program. If you've never seen that program before, you don't want to see it. Unless you're going to be afraid.
And now they've changed.
Yeah.
DAC DB is totally different.
Yes. I need retraining. Josh,
we're at 60% today, and Don, it's 2 guests.
We have Blessing over in the corner, and Trina both of them from the Hill Garden Inn, and they will be joining with us after they get their meetings in.
Fantastic. Hope you're doing. Supper. That looks good. We don't have a sergeant arms report. Josh is out here Kurt is out here working on a golf outing for Greta. So, special announcements. Anybody got any announcements you want to bring up? Yes, John.
Next week, at next week's meeting, Parrot Sportswear is going to be here. Remember how last year at the Rotary Guard South, they're going to set up a big exhibit back in the back again. We hope to, I'll be sending, hopefully someone's going to send a link to you beforehand so that you can view what they have and next week. So just heads up, we'll send you a reminder during the week, but they have some great stuff. Don't think that they do.
I'm glad to see you again. I was wondering if they're going to be coming back sometime. Any other announcements?
Yeah, happy $20.
Whoa.
80% of it, 20% of it is we made it back. Beth and I made it back from Honduras safely. The other 80 is for Beth for surviving Ding with 5 guys. The entire trip in a very small van, right in the middle. So you had 3 guys up front, 2 in back.
Hair freshener.
Yeah. I think by the 6th day she was over us. Great trip.
I got 5 happy bucks. I just got back a few days ago from my 64th Indy 500. Wow, God. That's more than half of the races. And they started in 1909.
Well, wow.
That's the old one.
What was that?
Hmm?
I know you wasn't at that.
What is it again?
Cause I know you wasn't at
I was not at that.
that. That's good to. Then you had to.
But may remember a year or so, Colonel Maher came here and talked to us about Dayton Honor Flight.
Yeah.
Well, I signed up for Dayton Honor Flight. My number got called and I went last Saturday. What a terrific experience that was. If you qualified to do that and you ever feel underloved or underappreciated, this will fix that.
Fantastic, thank you. Please share.
I have a happy book. Comes with my happy book. Everybody else is gonna wanna throw a happy. Too. I am off next Wednesday. Right, but you all want a happy book.
Everybody needs coffee and bus.
Cheering. Yeah, there's something here.
So I will also throw in a happy 20, just experience that Stephen and I had
I'll tell you
last
about
week.
it. Really cool.
It was truly impactful. I'm hoping that we can get on the schedule for this club to give you guys a thorough update, to show you some of the pictures. I think Stephen took over 5,000 pictures, half of them selfies. We had the opportunity to meet with the mayors of the cities that, and multiple Rotarians down in Honduras. So people are really wanting to pitch in and work together to collaborate on this project. Immediately, if we can pull this off, we will be impacting 100,000. So I'm excited to tell you guys more about it once we get the chance.
Cool. Thank you. Well, Pete, yeah, second on the schedule, Mike, the Lewis, who are you? Yes.
Put a happy buck in, it's now within a month, I'm going on a girls' trip to London.
Month.
I have a couple happy bucks. One, our daughter went this past Wednesday. She had 2 fractures in her leg, stress fractures. She's healed. So after 8 weeks of caring for her on crutches, we're excited that she doesn't have crutches anymore, a knee brace or anything. So she will be traveling to Kansas City next week to play softball. So we're happy for that. And then I head out separately with our son, go to the College World Series. Omaha, Nebraska. The only reason I'd ever go there.
Thank you.
Yeah, we versus the happy buck.
Yeah, just raise your hand.
So happy buck would be, Blessing had, one of her best friends here, and she's been here since she's come to town, and she had some complications with her pregnancy over the past few days, but she's good to go and they're research.
Done. I have a happy 5. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but the golf outing is over.
How we do over here, Don?
Check with Eric on that.
North of $18,000.
Anybody else? Okay, I'm sorry. We got 82.
I opened my dance and tumbling studio in downtown Dayton this week, so this was the first week of classes. Congratulations. Zach, it took a lot of paint and a lot of math, but it's here.
Thank you.
I shared last week, my daughter got, or Tecumseh's musical of Addams Family, got outstanding musical. And so they got to perform at Schuster on Tuesday, but I also got a surprise that she got outstanding supporting actress for the Miami Valley area. So that was really, she was Uncle Lester. Anyway, so it was a great night. So far.
Congratulations. Okay,
I got another happy one. Okay.
It is.
Today I was able to finally open up bank account for the Save Our City 2026 Political Action Committee, which is the issue committee to get a 1% income tax in Beavercreek. And it's really not a 1% income tax. It's actually property tax relief. Because every $132 and change for every $100,000 of assessed property value of your house. So if you have a $400,000 house, multiply it by $232.37, and that's how much money you will save every single year going forward. So it's a really good deal. I was able to open a bank account today despite the catch-22 of needing a form from the Board of Elections that you file, be the treasurer, and the fact that the Board of Elections doesn't send you anything saying you've been accepted. And the credit union wants you to show you the form that you've been accepted, but they don't send the form that you've been accepted. You understand?
Anybody
Send
else?
the money, send the money to me,
Send the money to you?
send the money to me. Save our city 2026. Send it to Eric, 3476 Beavercreek, Ohio, 45432. Make sure I have your full name and full address because I don't look good in orange.
Anybody else? We ready for the drawing, John? All right. 10301. So we got a winner. Without waiting. So you're right. We'll appreciate it. No. Yeah. It's 148 days to Halloween. Just thought I'd share that. So I did our speaker. This is Jane Dooley.
Dorley.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. I can't read my own writing. From the Fairborn Fish Bank. Okay. All right.
No, that's fine. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thanks for giving me opportunity to talk about Fairborn fish.
What's it?
Okay. Well, let's just get started. Let's see. And thank you to Beth for setting me up. There we go.
I'm coming up here just.
You have to do it for just that. Okay. So we have a lot of fun at Fairborn Fish. One night we got together, we made a little video. There are 90 of us, but we have a lot of fun.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Beth.
You're welcome.
Okay, so as many of you know, there are a lot of fish pantries all over the country. In the 1800s, there was a global famine. There was like drought in India, the potato famine in Ireland. We had the Dust Bowl in our country. At that point, 50 million people died of hunger. So what happened in England, whoever was the king had closed all the orphanages, closed all the hospitals, and hunger was a real thing. It was a very oppressive ruling at that time. So families that were hungry and needed food, they put the symbol of Christ, the fish in their window. And that told all of their neighbors that they needed food. So from the 1800s, then fish food pantries sprung up all over Europe, and they're all over our country. So I know, and most of them are designated by the town. So like Xenia Fish, that tells people that it's in Xenia. Huber Heights Fish, Fairborn Fish. So that's why we all share fish. We're all very different, but we share an amazing history. See if I can get it now. It works. Okay. The mission of Fairborn Fish is to alleviate hunger in our community and improve the health and well-being of our community through access to healthy and nutritious food while shining a light on the path out of poverty. That's a huge component of what we do at Fairborn Fish.
That's okay, I'll just do it. Go ahead.
Okay. So we've identified 3 steps to helping our clients get out of poverty. The first one is addressing the scarcity mentality. When you're living in a household that has no food, you cannot think of anything else except where your next meal is going to come from. So you have a very narrow focus in your life. Then the second step is addressing the health poverty cycle, and the last one is community resources. So just real briefly, I'll go through each step and share with you what we do at Fairborn Fish to address that. When good food is placed into the hands of parents, seniors, children, or anyone struggling with hunger, a profound change takes place. Hope is restored, and a brighter future becomes possible. I can get it?
Okay.
Last year in Fish, we saw a dramatic increase in need from 2024. We distributed 674,563 tons of food last year, which is awesome. Distributed over 562,000 meals. So who are the people that come to a fish pantry? They are the working poor. 50% of our clients are either working or in school, and many of them do not qualify for food stamps. 56% of our clients have either a high school degree or a college degree, and 10% of our population are the military. And we have 153 homeless that Bill and I kind of monitor and keep touch with and try to tap into resources. Okay, so in the little video clip, you saw a little bit of what the inside of our grocery area looks like. So I've created a fillable PDF form loaded onto iPads and tablets. So we have volunteers go down to the parking lot and they greet each client and ask them, what food would you like today? And then I designed it so the stylist touches the box and it creates a check mark. You know, what hygiene or personal items do you need? And what meat would you like today, etc. So once they've spoken to a client and they're done, they touch print and their order prints off up into our data center where we have our computers, and the clients are entered into our database. Then their grocery list goes to our grocery area, and this is like 1/10 of what it looks like, but so they get their food in the grocery area, and then golf carts bring the food down to the clients. So, and it works just really well. We do what we can to work with all of the social service and the agencies in Fairborn. We have an amazing police department in Fairborn. We have met together with I met with the chief of police, the manager of Kroger. Periodically, we meet and say, what can we do? What's going on in our community? And from that, we kind of initiate some projects. I've developed for Kroger a grocery list for families of 2, 4, 6, and 8 for at least 3 days. So the policemen know when they answer a call, and this family is either call me and then I contact the Kroger person, or they contact a designated person at Kroger. They will get all of their groceries. The policeman helps them get to Kroger, load them up with food, and then brings them back home. So I think that collaboration is unique and amazing. Because we're in Beavercreek, I included this. About a month ago, the student council from the Beavercreek High School came and they put together 300 plus what I call high protein snack bags. So before every school break, we give every child a high protein school bag. It has all these high protein snacks, fresh fruit and everything. So the students from the Beavercreek High School Student Council helped us pull that together. They were amazing young students. Okay, so we are open for distribution every Tuesday and Friday. We serve all of Greene County. And we also support all of the transition homes, the Joshua home, all the caseworkers and social workers in this area contact me, say, Jane, this is who I have this week. Can you provide groceries? So every day we're open, all of the case managers come get food. We also, of course, have designated military days. We are just in the backyard of Wright Patty Air Force Base. This is a big day for us, our Thanksgiving giveaway. We provide everything for a Thanksgiving dinner for between 650 and 700 families. It takes a lot of us. It's a big kind of operation. Kroger always supports us. They always pay for a DJ. So everyone's dancing in the parking lot, which is hilarious and fun at the same time. Okay, I am a retired nursing professor from Wright State. So, I was the one that said we need to start addressing the health poverty cycle. And we started observing unmet needs in a lot of our clients. So the next step we address is the health poverty cycle. We partner with Premier Health, Greene County Health Department, Montgomery County Health Department, and a lot of social service agencies. This is such an invaluable opportunity for our clients. They can come and get complete lab work done. They can get a physical exam. They can get counseling. They can be told all the resources that are available. And it happens all the time. We see the benefits of it. We had there was one gentleman that came to the unit, and they checked in, his blood pressure was really high, they stabilized him, but they said you need to go to your doctor tomorrow. He went home, called his physician. Of course they said, well, we can get you in 1 month. 2 days later, he ended up in the emergency room at Miami Valley Hospital. They pulled up and they could see that he was at Fish 2 days ago and what their advice was. So the physician that was examining him got somebody, called the doctor and said, we're bringing one of your patients today for you to see. You need to manage his medications. So we see a lot of that seamless healthcare system because we provide this service. They also do the rapid testing for HIV, Hep B, and syphilis. And I had them fold that in because 2 years ago, we had a young mom, she was pregnant, and we knew her. She came to Fish for food. She had her baby. At the time she had her baby, she was diagnosed with syphilis, which means that the baby was born with a lot of deformities, a lot of problems. And we're like, oh my gosh, we didn't even kind of think of that. So they also do the rapid testing for those, which is amazing. In Greene County last year, 26 babies died because of unsafe sleeping conditions. So several of my volunteers went to Children's Medical Center, got certified as safe sleep instructors. And then we have events where we teach safe sleeping, we teach newborn care, and we give cribs and everything to these new moms. Okay, next. Tuesday, we have events are kind of our day. We have an event almost every Tuesday. So at the child safety events, we partner with the fire department, and there are several of the firemen who are registered as national safe car seat instructors or whatever, and they are awesome. So Tuesday, we gave out 160 car seats. They go around and they check every car that has a car seat, make sure it's okay, they'll replace it if it's not. If they registered, they'll go up, and we'll give them the car seat and talk to them about safety. So, and an example of what happens because of the firemen, they will check a car and the mom's like, I've got a car seat, I don't need anything, and they'll check it. And it was one that they got on eBay, right? It was really cheap, like, oh, buy this. And there was a big crack down the middle of it. So, I think that's just a fabulous thing that we do. We also give out bike helmets and bike lights and continue the rapid testing and instructions as far as care of newborns. So this is just a fun event. So, all right, next. Here's just a picture for some of the people from Greene County Public Health and then from Premier Health. And Premier Health brings out this huge unit that has 2 complete exam rooms in it. So like they cover about everything. This is one of our events that we do every year that my volunteers would not be happy with me if I didn't ever plan this. So we give the gift of a good night's sleep to 60 children every year. So these are children that are either sleeping on the floor, sleeping with their parents. Like one dad said, well, I think we're okay, Jane, but he has 2 grade school boys sleeping with him, right, which shouldn't be, or, they're literally sleeping on the floor. So they're given a bed, a frame, mattress protector, box spring, comforter, bedding set, pillow, stuffed animal, and book. And then the Kroger manager calls all the other managers in this area and says, guys, I want you all to donate a gift basket. So he gets them all to donate gift baskets that have snack foods and everything like that in it. But it's a collaboration between Morris Furniture, United Way of Greene County, and Fairborn Fish. I'll give you an example of last year, one of the homes that I went into. Cutest little girl. She was like 6 years old. We walk into her apartment and there's nothing in the apartment. There is no furniture. There's absolutely nothing. So that family had been couch surfing for 2 years to save money to get an apartment. And they had just gotten an apartment. So we had nothing. So we walked in and this little girl was so thrilled. She was so happy. She made a snowflake for us out of white paper, which that was her gift, her way of saying thank you. Okay. And whenever we do this, the parents will email me or text me or send me a video. They usually say, don't share it, Jane. Like last time, one mom said, my daughter said, Mom, will you post this on Facebook? I want all my friends to know I have a bed now. And the mom's like, not right. Okay, next. Next. Okay. This is one of the girls that got the bed. You're excited? That's your bed. No, that's yours. Yeah. So if you didn't hear what she said, do I have to give her back? Just like no. So you did? Oh, here it is. Okay, another special event we have veterinary days. So if you are living in poverty, you may or may not have a pet, but you can't afford to bring that pet to the vet, right? It's so expensive. So, and for some of our clients, they will tell us my dog's the only friend I have, or it's an emotional support pet, or it's just the family pet. So Dr. Mark comes and he brings Ohio State University veterinary students, which is so cool. They love it. And the clients can all bring their dog or whatever in. He checks them. He does an exam. He talks to them about care tips, asks them what their living condition is, and then gives vaccinations. So that's another super fun thing we do. We can skip this one for now. Fairborn Fish is also a clinical site for senior level nursing students from Wright State, and they are fabulous. They're kind of fun. I like having them around. The last winter semester, then they were here. They're like, gee, we're not sure what to do for our project. And I said, well, how about let's teach about STDs. That's a need in this area. I said, and you're going to be here on February 14th, Valentine's Day, which is National Condom Day. Perfect day to do this. So, they came and they're like, Jane, here, this is what I'm going to hand the clients. I'm like, no, that's not how this is going to roll out, you guys. And we kind of practice how to talk to our clients about it, but they add a lot. It's so wonderful. Thanks. Okay, so the month before school, we will start giving haircuts to grade school children that would like a haircut. And we have all these beauticians and barbers that will donate their time. One of the beauticians brings their chairs, which are heavy as all get out, so that they can do it. But just have fun helping the kids feel better about going back to school. We know that when you're living in poverty, if it's Christmas time, and clients will tell us this, they don't pay their electric bill because they want to be able to buy presents for their children, right? So we make sure that we always give out Easter baskets and Christmas presents and birthdays, kind of implies that. Okay, these are some of our additional services. We pass out a lot of warm blankets, Bombas socks, hats, gloves, bus passes. The master gardeners in this area, in January, they get all these pots, plant seeds, and then in May, they bring out all these tomato and pepper plants and teach all the clients patio gardening, because most of them are living in the park, right? So, and our clients love that. Talked about the birthday presents, talked about the snack bags. Fairborn Lions Club, they come to fish in October and they register all these families for Christmas. Usually they get between 450 and 60 families. Then the list is put out and people who live in Fairborn will adopt these families. You call them, ask them what they would like, bring them food for the Christmas dinner and then presents for their children. So that is just an awesome program and we're so happy we can support the Lions in that. Okay, next. So the job fair that we have is super fun. Close-up work always comes out and teaches interview skills. And I send them a list ahead of time with the clients who are going to be applying for a job, their sizes, the type of clothes they will need, and then their colors that they like. So when they come out for our job fair, they have a big packet of clothes for each person who's going to be at the job fair. And they have 2 dressing rooms and they go in and try them on. And that's really a good addition. Last year, Kroger hired clients. H&R Block hired 2 of our clients who had bachelor's degrees in accounting but had lost their job. So that's awesome. And then Fairborn City Schools hires a lot, and the Senior Center and other businesses too. So I just consider it a huge success that some of our clients are able to get jobs. There are 90 of us and we have so much fun. These are some of them. I think we're unique at Fairborn Fish in the sense that at least probably a fourth of our volunteers are young adults. They're like 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever. So, which we love. At Fairborn Fish, love comes to life every time we reach out to a client. One of the greatest feelings in the world is knowing that we can make a difference in others' lives. Thank you for letting me talk about Fairborn Fish, because we are a pantry that feeds all of Greene County. Does anybody have any thoughts, any comments, any questions? Yes?
Yeah, first of all, thank you. It's kind of amazing how much you guys are doing, just being a small facility. So amazing work. So in 90 volunteers, that's amazing. Out of curiosity, how many staffed employees do you have?
We don't have any paid employees. We have none. We are all volunteer. Yeah, we're one of the few food pantries that does not have any paid employees. So, and Fairborn City Schools gave us the building to be in. They charge us $1 a year rent. They pay all of our utilities and everything. So when people donate to Fairborn Fish, 100% of that money goes to buy things for the marginalized population in Greene County. Any other questions? Thoughts? Yes.
How, food insecurity, the county, how many, what percentage of people does that affect?
We know that it's 1 in every 5 children in Greene County. The hunger rate varies between 13% to 23%. So we are starting to see, we're starting to see an increase, which, you know, we're already doing we're feeding 450 families every week. So, you know, we're already pretty busy, but we're starting to see at least 25 new families every day that we're open. And its electricity bills have went up quite a bit, and so has the cost of food. So I attribute that increase to that, and I think that will continue to grow. Yes.
So can the same people come? How often can people?
That's a really good question. She's asking, do the same people come? So 80% of our clients come once a month. They, you know, our general guidelines are 2 times a month, but if they're hungry and out of food, they're welcome to come more often than that. But, you know, it is not easy for people to come and get food. And that's why we do it the way we do, because our clients have told us, we don't want to go inside. We don't want all our neighbors to see that we're here getting food or that we're, yeah, only about 80% of them just come once a month. Any other questions? Yes.
You might have went over it, I missed it. So, she mentioned the golf. So you're getting the food for them and then driving it to the car, putting it in the car. How do they select what they want, or is it predetermined?
So I have a fillable PDF form that I've loaded onto iPads and tablets. It's like a Kroger click list. And then the volunteers go down in the parking lot, they give them a cold lunch and a cold bottle of water, and then they ask them what groceries they would want and get the complete list of all the groceries they want. Click print, touch print, and it prints up into our data center. So we maintain choice, but we also minimize any embarrassment. Our philosophical basis for Fairport Fish is trauma-informed care. So we want to empower people as much as we can. We want to respect them, and we want to give them as many choices as we possibly can.
And then are they checked to see if they're Greene County residents or?
They are, yeah. If someone comes from like Dayton, of course, that happens once in a while, you know, we give them food on that day, and then we provide the list of all of the food pantries that are in Montgomery County or close to where they live. So, and that's why most people that volunteer at food pantry really believe in decentralized food pantries. When you're living in poverty, you shouldn't have to drive out of town to get food. Number one, you don't have extra money. You know, you're going to run out of gas. At Fairport Fish, we can keep gas cans there all the time. We have battery chargers. We have pumps to inflate tires. So, yeah.
And then you're buying your food from the Dayton pantry.
No, we do not. So the Dayton Food Bank provides food to 124 food pantries in this area. And you get a list every week that you can choose from. So there's kind of no control over what you might want. Like this week when I was looking, canned chicken is probably the only thing that we're going to get because there was a lot of baby food available and stuff. We get 20% of our food from the food bank. About 50% from donation, and then the rest, and some of it's from the harvest program. We do 51 pickups every week. Kroger, UDF, Dollar General, City Barbecue, you name it. So we do those 51 pickups every week to get additional food. So that's a portion. And then we buy about 20 to 30%. Yeah. Any other questions?
Jan's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How much food do they get when they come? Is it like a week's worth of food or like what is the?
Yeah, the average, and it depends, but the average is at least 12 meals. That's the minimum that we'll give someone, 20 meals each time, 12 meals each time they come. And then of course, if they're more in the family, they get a lot more food. So we try to tailor it to them. Good question. It's a fun place to be, you guys. We have a lot of groups that come and volunteer from the base, from the schools, from, you know, you name it. So you're all welcome to come visit and kind of see how amazing Fairborn Fish is and what fun it is. I think I'm the only, that I know of, this is what the food bank tells me, I'm the only food pantry that they deliver food to that has a long waiting list of people wanting to volunteer. So, yes,
Do you coordinate like with the Xenia pantry and,
in what way?
well, I don't know. I mean, they're doing their thing and you're doing your thing. Is that,
Well, again, like I'm saying, I think it's important that food pantries are decentralized, you know, that it's in their hometown. And our commonality is that we're feeding the hungry and that we share the fish name. But then other than that, you kind of, depending on, you know, the background of the executive director, what their priorities are or anything, then from that point on, they get very different.
Sorry, camera not pointing at you.
Yes,
So, is your inventory loaded then in the iPad opposed to, you know, if someone
Yeah.
selects something?
it's real easy when you have a PDF format like that, just to change and tweak it.
Yeah, so, and then, because obviously you're not really controlling how many people are coming in. So, I mean, you have enough food, you don't run out.
We never run out. Yeah, we never let that happen. Yeah, that's just not a problem. Yeah, that's why my husband and I do this 7 days a week though. Because at the end of like Tuesday or, you know, it's pretty much empty. So, yeah, but we make sure it's not, we don't run out. I gotta give a nod to the firemen over there. You know, thank you guys. Fairborn Fire Department, what they do for us is awesome and amazing. So I know you guys are similar. Thank you. If you want to know more, fairbornfish.org. If you want to come tour, check us out, please feel free. We would welcome you. Thank you for letting me talk to you guys. Have a good day. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We, that tradition, we had a book that James signed and all of our speakers signed. This one is Summer Camp Critter Jitters. And James already signed it. Well, here you go.
Okay.
I got you. That's your shirt on.
Thank you.
Look, here's our something
Okay.
103. Good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of good information. Thank you. It's amazing this day and age, there's so many hungry people
Yeah.
in this economy and the jobs that are available and not available. So it's a good thing somebody is willing to take this on to help these. I want to thank all the Halloween shirts. Halloween shirts. Been a long day already.
How many days, David?
Huh?
How many days to Halloween?
148.
Real boards about.
Yeah, I'm bored about. Yeah. Thanks for the Hawaiian shirts. Everybody's wearing one. And even our speaker's got Hawaiian kind of colorful.
Yeah, bright colors.
Yes, you did. All right. Even this hat's from Hawaii. Hawaiian Pacifica Harley Davidson. In Hawaii. Waikiki. Is there anything else to be brought up for me today? No? Y'all rise to the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, liberty for all.
Guys, have a great night. You, Michelle, my. I say it happening to check out.